What is going on, ladies and genitals? YOTESLAYA here, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 commentary, and this is just going to be a quick game. This is a drop zone game where I get 0 kills and try to lead in the scoreboard. This ain't a very long gameplay. I just wanted to kind of touch and kind of create a response to Seananners' latest video, Money, Money, Money. I'm sure by now you've seen other people's do this, and I thought, and I'm going to try to touch of what I was thinking when I was watching this video. Now, I'm 29 years old. I've been around the block a little bit, and I wanted to touch on things that have happened in my life and stuff like that. Seananners is 100% correct in parts of his video by saying, you know, it was all about money. What he was saying is you should not make decisions in life based off of money. One of his best examples was becoming a doctor. He was saying you should not become a doctor to make the salaries, the income that doctors, you know, generally make, which is $200,000 to a lot more. What he meant by this is you should become a doctor because you are wanting to help people. You are wanting to save lives. If you're going into a medical field to try to make this money, believe me, at first the money is going to be great. If you even make it through the schooling to become a doctor, props to you. But believe me, doctors put in a lot of hours. Your first few years as a doctor, you're most likely going to be working the night shift. And it's a very tedious thing. Just think of the stress of, somebody comes to the emergency room and, they're like on their last limb of life. Just think of that stress that's going to put you through. Regardless of the money that you are making, eventually that stress is going to catch up with you. Imagine, a little girl comes in from a car wreck. I mean, like a 2-3-year-old girl. And she's just, so injured that, there's really, what if she doesn't make it? And her parents point the finger at you. I mean, all the money in the world is not going, I don't know. I wouldn't take all the money in the world for that heartache that doctor is going to have. So going into becoming a doctor, it should be way more than just the money, because that is one, field that is, I don't really see many doctors going into it for the money. I truly believe that if they did go into the money for the money, they would not finish the schooling, and if they did make it there, they probably wouldn't last very long. Money does not create happiness, guys. Regardless of what it may seem like now, to become a millionaire, to be able to buy a new Ferrari or something like that, you can buy a Ferrari. But after a time, it's going to become the same as a minivan would for a lower income family that just got a minivan to get their family to where they got to go. A Ferrari is going to be flashy. Yeah, you might be able to strut your stuff and say, I got a Ferrari, whatever. But after a while, that's going to wear off. It's like anything. People move to the beach. People move to Hawaii. From Indiana, where I'm at. There's nothing special here in Indiana. But people that move to these places that are exotic, once they're there, it's just home. You no longer go to the beach. The thrill of the beach is not there. We all think of going to the beach, all that stuff. But once you're there, it's old. So I forgot what I was saying, but you know what I mean. For doctors to go into the field for the money does not create happiness, guys. If it did, look at all these movie stars, musicians, professional athletes that commit suicide. If money is the sole reason for happiness, or why are these dudes that have it all killing themselves? I mean, you could have all the money in the world, but if you don't have, for example, love in your life, because let's face it, they got a lot of gold diggers looking for them, and that's not happiness either. If you don't have love in your life, and you're going to become lonely very quick, and you're going to realize who your true friends are. So money is definitely not the key to happiness, and he was 100% correct in that. You should not do things for money, because in the long run, it's not going to make you any happier than what you were before you had it. There are plenty of families in the world, they're middle class, you know, working 9 to 5, you know, swing shift, stuff like that, but they've got a family, they've got kids, you know, they've got their husband or their wife, and they couldn't ask for more. You know, they don't have all the money in the world, they don't have a brand new vehicle, but they've got each other. And that's what it all counts, you know. It's not about the money in any aspect, guys. I'm here to tell you, I mean, it's so much deeper than that. Sure, it's a plus, you know, like he said. Do what you're going to do, whether it be a fireman. You're saving lives by being a fireman, making $40,000 a year. You know, do what it is you want to do. If you dream of being a fireman, chase your dreams and truly set your mind to it, and you can become. But just don't do it for the money, because that's the wrong reasons. And, you know, that's just my look on it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to rate and subscribe, Yodi. Shout it out.